Hey guys, welcome to my lab, my virtual creative space from which I share with you once a month lyrics to my original songs. I also set an intention with you for the month ahead of us, and that's usually tied to the lyric I picked to read for you for the night. And I also answer some of your questions. So here we are about to go into the month of March. It is, of course, Women's History Month, and I decided to dedicate tonight's theme, call tonight's intention to independence. I'm sure that means a different thing to each of us, and so as I adjust my camera, I invite us to think about what that means for each of us individually. And then to kind of think about what we want to be independent from. Is it financial independence? Is it something in our relationship? Is it bad posture? I mean, I had a period in my life where I was really suffering physically and I didn't know where it was coming from. And it turned out that it was really, really bad posture. So it sounds simple, but unless you're aware of where the problem is coming from, you can't really correct it. So I invite us to think about all of these things as we go into the upcoming month. I'm gonna sip on my tea because my throat, like the air around me, is really dry and it's really affecting me. And now on to the lyric I picked for tonight. I picked a song from my EP, The Experiment, which some of you have heard, some of you have not. It is available on most major platforms for those of you who are interested in checking it out. The song is called Money's Cheap, and I picked it because it talks about an interesting relationship, a relationship that's a bit codependent and maybe not ideal. So as we have this theme of independence, I thought it makes sense to pick out this song. It's also one of my earliest songs, and I wrote it after a friend of mine told me that she is dating a different guy on every day of the week. And I was like, people do that, and so I guess that concept affected me so strongly that I went home and I wrote a song. Of course, excuse me for blowing my nose in front of you, but it's winter. All right, money's cheap. Hey girl, you're so pretty. Brown eyes, who can resist them? Who's that you're talking to? Can't be Freddy 'cause it's Monday, maybe it's Eddie. Tuesday's always time for Joe. Well, whoever it is, don't be calling my name. I know what you see isn't what you get, and I've learned the hard way that money's cheap, freedom's expensive. I won't tell you which way to go. I only know that what you see is what you get, not. Hey boy, you're so handsome. Deep eyes, deeper pockets. Who's that you're talking to? That's her, young and sexy, living with no care for the moment of I do. Well, whoever it is, don't be calling my name. I know what you see isn't what you get, and I've learned the hard way that money's cheap, freedom's expensive. I won't tell you which way to go. I only know that what you see is what you get, not. And that's something I really believe in. What we see is usually not what we get. Like, things are not what they look. I don't know, a lot going on under the surface, even with those people that like tell us I'm an open book. I'm like, okay. So independence, what are you looking for independence from? I want to guys remind you that you can request the handwritten lyrics to this song which I will send to your mailbox, because what else do you get there that is interesting these days other than bills? Not much to lift the heart, for sure. And that will also help me to continue to create as an independent artist. If you're interested in requesting these lyrics, go to the link in my bio or in the description down below, and you will find out how you can do that. The other thing I wanted to do for you tonight is answer some of your questions. Do you like to travel? Yes, but not too often. I don't like moving too much. And also the other thing about me is that once I like a location, I tend to like go back to it for like years and years and years, which probably is really boring to my friends, but that's how I am. But anyway, I am open to trying out new places. So if you have a location I really have to check out, send it to me. So maybe like I like to do like 2 or 3 longer trips a year, and then the occasional long weekend here and there. Current favorite artist, Dua Lipa, no doubt about it. Are you a coffee or tea person? It depends. I usually have coffee a day in the morning, and the last couple of times, as you have seen, I have been sipping on my tea, probably because I happen to be doing these videos in the afternoon. So I like both, and I don't abuse either. I don't know, that's that. I hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful March. I hope that you will come back to set the right intention for April. I'm curious if starting the month off this way is something that's helping you, and if so, I would like to hear your stories. Don't forget to send me your questions. Don't forget to listen to my music if you haven't already done so, and if you like it, please share with friends. Thanks. Bye.